Hi everyone, I'm outside. It's a completely overcast day. We had snow last night, about 1 inch, and it's all gone now because it turned over to rain, and I was so depressed about it because I didn't have a summer. I worked so much this summer, and now my schedule has lightened up a little bit. But if you would like to see me give you this look today, then stick around. My name is Susie. My channel is Light Fragments Oracle, where I do card readings, I do makeup, I do vlogs. Sometimes I stop and take in nature and do a vlog about that. I do all kinds of things. Whoops, there's the wind. But I think it's nice for you to be able to see me outdoors, what my makeup looks like outside. And today I am trying a brand new, a brand new foundation by Miccilo from Sweden. And I'm super duper impressed. I'm going to apply it, and then at 10 o'clock tonight I'm going to do a wear test, which will be about 7 hours later, to let you guys know how that foundation held up. But so far, so good. It is waterproof. It is full coverage. It feels like skin. It's super soft. It is a very thick consistency, but it doesn't feel thick on your skin. And it has covered up every single one of my dots and spots and whatever. So stay tuned and stick around and watch the video to the end. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It helps my channel. And then you can watch me do card readings too, which I do 1 or 2 a week. So with that said, let's get into the video. Hi everybody. I'm excited to share my new foundation with you that I recently got in the mail from Miccilo. It's a relatively new product from Sweden. What they boast is that instead of opening up a whole beauty line, they wanted to just focus on foundation. And I really love this ethic, because women are always looking for a foundation that feels lightweight on the skin, has full coverage, and will last all day. And this is what their website professes. They are cruelty-free. And I purchased this product after watching one of my favorite YouTubers apply it on her skin. And I used her affiliate code. Now, they do not have a wide range of colors. They have kits. So when you make a purchase, you get a choice of 2 foundations. So they sent me 2 foundations. I did not know this. They recommend that you choose 2. Well, I chose 1, and they sent me the corresponding color. So the first color, which is the one that I ordered, is called number 102 Nude. Comes in a glass bottle with a nice pump. And then the second color that I ordered is much lighter. And the reason that they do this is so that you can mix the 2 colors, more light or more dark, to get your appropriate shade. And so the second color they sent me is 101 Porcelain. And you can tell that there is a difference between, I believe you can tell. Let me turn the bottle around. You can see the difference, I believe. Now, I'm in the daylight here, and it's overcast. Sometimes the sun comes out. I'm going to go with the 102 Nude. What I noticed last night was that I really didn't have to use concealer. Yes, it was nighttime. I did not have the daylight. I did have my ring light on while I was applying it. And I thought, geez, this almost takes the place of a concealer. Let's begin. Okay, I'm going to pump it so you guys can see. One pump goes very, very far. And I'm just going to take my foundation buffing brush and I'm going to start applying it. It is very thick, but it does not feel thick on the skin. If you have oily skin, you can wear this. And if you have a dry skin, you can wear this. It is waterproof. Look at the color match. Once I blend it out, it's amazing. I took their test to find out which two colors would be suitable for me. I do not go over my ears. I wear earrings. I do not want product in my ears, around my ears, which is why it's really important to try to get a good match for your skin tone. Look at this. It has a nice sheen to it. Let's do the forehead now. This is one pump. One pump. I have some spots up here on my forehead. You can't even see them. This is with one application. I'm going to take what little bit I have left on my brush and I'm going to go over my eyelid. So now you can see that it's setting and it's drying. It dries really fast. I'm going to take, I've used it all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter color and I'm going to go under my eye with it. I'm only going to take a tiny little bit with my finger and I'm just, oh, that's light. But that's okay because I'm using it as a concealer. And I'm just going to pat this in. Now, I have not tested it like putting it on in the morning and going out to work. I'm not working today. I'm going to have more days like this, except for around the holidays, I get really busy. Like next week, prior to Thanksgiving, is already full. But this week is slow, and that's because next week is Thanksgiving. Again, this is full coverage. But I do not feel this on my skin. It's not heavy. It's not like cake. Wow, I am like, this is amazing. Okay, let's put on some eyeshadow. I'm going to use my ColourPop Leo Energy. Big Leo Energy. So this is Charisma. This is the color I want to use. I want to use these two colors and this as a topper, I think. I'm not going to use the gold. Charisma. And this color right here. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to work my way in my crease. Now this side. Color pop pigments are really nice. And I mean, I tend to be of the mindset that you don't really need this humongous palette of colors. A quad gives you enough colors to work with. I just happen to love looking at all the colors, but you don't really need that. So if you're on a budget, consider getting a quad of a really good quality eyeshadow. And I'm just going to blend that in. See, once you blend it in, it does diffuse. And it softens it. It doesn't make it look so harsh. I wanted to put the foundation on first because I wanted you guys to be able to see the foundation without anything else distracting you. And now I'm going to go back with that brush that I was using. And I'm going to use the dark brown, and I'm going to put that right here. Just right there in the crease on one side. Then I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. See what I did? You can bring it down to your lower lid. Okay, that looks pretty equal. And then I'm going to take this brush again and I'm going to bring it under my eye. Just a little bit like that. I'm going to use this thicker brush since it's clean. And I'm going to blend that over just by doing a sweeping, twirling motion. Now remember in my Little Mermaid Ursula video, I went farther out than the end of my eyebrow, but we're going to clean that up. And I'm going to go under my eyebrow with Center Stage. But it's a soft glitter. And I like to bring that glitter just into the corner of my eye and to the end of my eyebrow. Same with this one, this side. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. I feel like I have more of the orange, well, the copper color on this side than I do on this side. So I'm going to go back and take a little bit more of that copper color and just put it right there. And then bring it over here too. That looks pretty good. I'm going to take a cloth and I'm going to clean this up before I put on the topper. So I'm just going to cut right down like that. When you're blending, it's really difficult to not go outside that area unless you want to keep it just on your eyelid and no place else. Then you would start here and move over. But I like to go higher. So I always end up having to do some cleanup. Okay, we'll go back and fix that after. So now I'm going to go with the center stage here. I think I'm going to use my finger. And I'm going to put it right in the center of my eye and just kind of tap it in there. Just to draw the attention to the center of my eye. That's all that is. It draws the attention in. And you can layer that as much as you'd like. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with this. I'm going to take my little rag here, my little cleaning cloth, and I'm going to just clean that brush off. And I'm going to take a little bit of the foundation that I used, the 102, and I'm going to go back and I'm just going to put it all along the edge of where I cleaned up. I really don't. But if I had someplace special to go or whatever, I would spend this kind of time putting on my makeup. Because I just think it's fun. And then I'm just going to tap along the edge of it, because when you tap along the edge, it softens that line a little bit. Okay, so my eyeshadow is done. This is a simple look. And I'm just using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus because that's what I have. I'm not big on powdering, so I don't see any point in getting a bunch of powders, although I am interested in the Charlotte Tilbury. I am just going to go really gently under my eye. And right here, just down these areas. That's it. Use up the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to put on my blush. I'm going to use the Hourglass in Champagne Rose again. I just got this. It's new. And so I'm really loving it. Forgive me for clearing my throat. I have allergies. I believe it's an allergies to dust. But it's the nature of my job, so I deal with it. Pretty, huh? Isn't that pretty? You can see it, right? No blush. Blush. Now, this is more of a rose. The colors that I'm wearing today, it would be pretty to put a peachy color on, but I'm just enjoying using this blush. And then I take some and I put it up here. A little bit on my nose. A little bit on my chin. And that's that. I think I will put on a little bit of bronzer. I don't do the bronzer. I do the bronzer however I feel. If I want to do it first, I'll do it first. If I want to do it second, I'll do it second. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Highlight. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that bronzer underneath. Same with this side. Underneath. Under my chin, as you guys know. And then a little bit up here to warm up. And oh, let's put some highlighter on. I'm going to use my fingers. I like a lot of highlighter. I like a lot of highlighter. I did something the other night. I took two fingers and I went like this and I made a V. And then I just took my fingers and I blended it in. It was just so quick. This is the Lancome Le Crayon Coal Black Coffee. That's what I'm going to use. This came in a little gift set that I got. So I'm going to start right here. And I told you I don't tight line. I don't like it. And I would just start drawing straight across like that. And then I would go to the center and I would meet so I am going above my eye, not in my tight line. This is not black. It's a dark brown. All right, do you see that? See the difference? Same with this eye. If I pull, I can make a nice clean line without having to feel like I'm fumbling. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of this and go underneath. Hardly any, really. Okay? If I wanted to, I could go back and smudge this in. Maybe I'll put on a little bit of concealer, like with my special little brush. But honestly, I think I could get away with not having to wear concealer with this foundation. Remember I did this? See? Can you hear my dog snoring on the bed? He's the funniest little dude. Okay, I'm going to take this thicker brush, which is clean. I'm just going to pat that in. Yeah, it looks a little better with the concealer. But I mean, I really don't need it. Not with this foundation. Okay, so let's do some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, this is the finished look using the Miccilo Foundation in 102 Nude with the 101 in Porcelain under my eyes. I did use a little bit of concealer, but I really didn't need to. And now I'm going to set this foundation, but I'm going to tell you the way it, honestly, it's not sticky. It feels so good on my skin. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. But I am going to set this. I honestly don't think you have to. I'm going to come back. So that will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 hours. and give you guys an update on how this foundation has worn for 7 hours. So if you have an 8-hour workday or a 9-hour workday, 7 hours is a good amount of time. So that's it. I'm going to put my glasses on so you can see how the eyeshadow looks. So this is what the look looks like with my glasses on. And I have to be careful because my eyelashes touch my glasses. So I'm going to pull it out a little bit. Okay? So that was a makeup tutorial for you guys. And yeah, I'll be back later tonight. Okay, hi everybody. I told you I'd be back around 7 hours later. It is now 10:52, so it's almost 8 hours. And this is my foundation. It feels just like skin. It is absolutely amazing. I am so impressed with this foundation. The 102 Nude is what I used. It's called either Miccilo or Miccilo. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but it is just, it's amazing foundation. Now, I want to let you know it's $24.95 on their website. I used an affiliate code from a YouTuber when I watched her put this on. I haven't heard about it anyplace else on YouTube. I'm going to put some of the foundation on my hand. It dries very quickly, as I mentioned previously in the video. And I want you to see how this covers up. It dries really quickly. The next time I'm going to try 2 coats only on certain areas, avoiding my wrinkles. But this is what it looks like. Can you see the difference? This is with the foundation. This is without foundation. Look at that. Really, really impressed. I have not had this experience with any foundation, and you know I love my Lancome foundation. There is no smell. It does have a little bit of a makeup smell, but there is no scent to this foundation. It's really good. So there you have it. That is my review on the Miccilo foundation from Sweden, and I would definitely recommend it. Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.